I don't think anyone will have to wait 4 years, which is cool. I believe that by December 31st, 2024, everyone will understand very clearly what the hell Bitcoin is all about. I believe you will see desire that not even Satoshi could have imagined. In any case, the views on this are really crazy. After 4 to 8 years, it will still be the best investment ever made after 8 years. In a new interview with Robin Sayre, Gary Cardone, co-founder of Cardone Ventures and a well-known Bitcoin investor, talked about his latest forecast and outlook for Bitcoin. Gary Cardone has already put 88% of his cash on hand into Bitcoin and is still putting more money into it. His Florida home was put on the market for 242 Bitcoin in April, and his twin brother Grant Cardone put his seaside home on the market for 646 Bitcoin. Why are they putting so much money into this thing? They do this because they are sure that Bitcoin is the future of the internet and will soon change the way money works around the world. For them, Bitcoin is the best thing that can be owned. Gary thinks that in a few months there will be a huge market for Bitcoin. He thinks that by December 31st, 2024, most people will know how much Bitcoin is really worth. We are now going to show you clips of Gary Cardone talking about why he thinks everyone should have more Bitcoin. Stay until the end of the video to hear Gary talk about what Bitcoin means freedom. Thanks and have fun. You make the most of this chance when you see it. There is no 1% or 2% there. The big step change we're going through will have an effect on everything. Things like art, real estate, money, and chances for people like you. Bro, the chances there are millions of jobs. Don't talk about Bitcoin when you talk to your representatives. Say, hey, there are a lot of jobs that people can do without going to college. This is something we've never seen before. So you don't really need any skills. Bitcoin will be in every country, on every speck of land, and in every ocean, whether it is legal or not. You have to be ready to learn about it. It will get into every crack and crevice. Man, that really is a world market. If Visa's CEO dies on a flight tomorrow morning, the price will go down. For this reason, I don't like Ethereum. If Vitalik dies on a plane, the price of Ethereum should drop like a rock. When things are centralized, the person at the top always does something bad, right? After that, the games begin. Then there's the darkness. When something is opaque, you can't see through it or into it. It's getting dark. When you see darkness, you know that monopoly rules are at play, right? It's beautiful in that way. All of it needs to be open source. It should be easy to see. That time has come, and we will live in a world that one group of people will want to be very clear. Next, there will be a group of people who want to be honest. I choose to live in a world that is clear. That means public blockchains that are open source, not private blockchains. People will be able to pick one. But I think that now that we've gone through this big change, people will really start to understand how the world works. They will know the difference between these two worlds because they have to. Both worlds are very, very different from each other, and we're trying to connect the physical world of the past with the digital world of the future. It all gets turned into digital files. This isn't going to be a small part of the game, dude. Now everything is digitalized. Please excuse the short break in news before we continue with more of Gary Cardone's wise words. Trading Shot, a well-known person on TradingView, thinks that Bitcoin's price will go through the roof and reach $300,000 within this cycle. Trading Shot used the Mayer multiple mean to look at how Bitcoin's price changed over time. The experts saw that Bitcoin had tested and stayed above the Mayer multiple mean, which is a sign of consolidation. Using trends from the past, the analyst pointed out key times when major bullish cycles usually begin. As well as looking at Fibonacci extensions from previous cycles, the analyst thinks that cycle 4 might hit an 8.0 Fibonacci level. Based on this research, the price of Bitcoin is expected to reach $300,000 during this cycle. Do you agree with this look at things? Leave a comment below and let us know. All of it belongs to the federal government, the Queen, and the Austrian megalodons. It costs money for you to use it. In the end, all you're doing is renting. There is only one big lease market. When I look at Bitcoin, I think no one else owns Bitcoin but me. This is the only one of its kind in the history of the world, and no one else has seen it except you and me. Along with many other living things, we're the only limited, unique, and one-of-a-kind beings on Earth, right? What do we do with all of those things? We have no idea how to handle any of those things. I'm pretty sure that no one, not even me, has put the right value on Bitcoin. This is something I would hold for 4 to 8 years. People who are just interested in Bitcoin shouldn't think they are going to buy now and sell in 3 months. In this case, the plan is to buy it, store it safely, and keep buying it every day or every month. Okay, so this is a really cool 401,000 income retirement plan. If you put it away and let it do its thing, you can do whatever makes you happy during the day. Being free and happy is not your goal, and sitting on a bunch of Bitcoin is not going to make you free. I think she's a hot babe, dude. Bitcoin is this hot. This object doesn't push back because no one is holding it. With an apartment building, I can't do that. I had to ask my banker for approval. See the difference between homes and land? Even if I'm in an apartment building, I need to check with someone first. First, I don't see why we would want to tell the IIF, the Federal Reserve, the Bank of England, and all the other groups that we want to poke them in the eye and claim their golden ball. That is, why do you want to do that? Let's just play around with this and try to get BlackRock to like the ETF. After seeing the results, we'll do this thing. If it works as planned, it will be like Mercury and find every hole. Okay, it will just take over. We're reacting too much. Please let us finish our work, man. We have a great product. It's not like any other item. Time and freedom are what we're really talking about. Free time. Not how much money you make, those things matter. When you think about time, you realize that Bitcoin is the only currency that can make up for your time loss. That is something that most people won't get, but I can show you with a chart that it is 100% true. Then you have to ask yourself, what is freedom if time and freedom are the two most important things in the world? What does freedom mean? That's all the important crypto news for today. Stay tuned for more news, analysis, and views from the world of crypto.